You can polish my brass anytime.
Most games take 3 to 4 years to develop, but sometimes things take a little longer. Just look at the 15-year development cycle of Duke Nukem Forever, and that game turned out to be awful. That's not the case for these games on the list. Here are our top 5 games that were well and truly worth the wait.
Look at my ass. Do it now.
Blizzard began working on Diablo 3 in 2001, and they made and scrapped 3 versions until it finally met their high standards. 11 years later, the hack-and-slash game was released, but not without controversy. The game required a permanent internet connection and had a real money auction house players didn't love. They kept updating it until it was the never-ending loot fest we call Diablo 3 today. In August 2007, John Carmack dropped some hints about Doom 4, and it was officially announced in May 2008. It took them 9 years and 3 different versions until they settled on the final game. At one point, Doom 4 even looked a lot like Call of Duty, so let's be glad they took some extra time. The reboot completely shifted gears and gave us old-school demon-slaying action with modern graphics. In 2002, or perhaps even earlier, Black Isle Studios started working on Fallout 3. However, mother company Interplay Entertainment went bankrupt, so the nearly finished original version of Fallout 3 never saw the light of day. Bethesda took over and started making its own version of Fallout 3 in July 2004. Bethesda revamped the gameplay, added the VATS combat system, and released it in October 2008. That's a very weird development cycle indeed, but man, what a game! The fourth game in the Resident Evil series came from development hell. In total, almost 4 different versions of Resident Evil 4 were made and then discarded by Capcom. After 6 years of struggling, the final release turned out to be one of the most influential games of all time.
I'm coming for you!
Resident Evil 4 reinvented third-person action games, and everybody was completely blown away by it.
If I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family.
I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal!
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
Hell, it's about time.
After Valve acquired the modders behind the original Team Fortress, development on the team-based shooter began in 1998. Team Fortress 2 went through at least 4 completely different designs and 6 years of media silence. In the end, Valve joined forces with Electronic Arts and released the game in October 2007 as part of the Orange Box.
Bacon, bacon.
And after 9 years of development, the game was awesome. Today, it's completely free to play and one of the most played games on Steam. Are there any games that you were hyped for on this list? Let us know in the comments. Likes before leaving are highly appreciated.